Hey y'all. Like most folks, I've had many ups and downs in life, and luckily the blessings have outweighed the sorrows. And two of them blessings, two of the most important, definitely my two oxes, my dogs. And this is a story about how my uh, 8-week-old puppy, just fresh off his mama that day, came home and saved my 10-year-old dog's life, the way I see it anyway. I'm going to start with, that's a good story, y'all. Stick with me. I went and bought Nellie. Luckily, I found her on the internet, but it wasn't about 8 miles down the road. She was real shy, nervous. She hadn't never been around people much, and sure hadn't been in no car. So I got her in the truck. She was just pacing back and forth. I mean, she was anxious, bad anxious. So here we go down the road, probably 50, 60 mile an hour, and all of a sudden, she runs up my arm, wraps around the back of my neck, and gets a hold, squeezing tight. And my first reaction was, whoa, Nellie. I reached and grabbed her and got her off. A little more involved than that, but the whoa, Nellie. Anyway, that's where she got her name, the old saying. So anyway, me and Nellie, we go on to be best of buddies. We stay together 24/7. And, you can't break it's every day, just me and her. So after about 10 years of that, roughly 10 years, we've done settled into routines and habits and such. And Nellie would lay out on the porch, come check on me from time to time, go back lay. She liked to lay out there and watch for, she was a good watchdog. Still is now. I've still got Nellie. And, but anyway, I got to noticing one day that she hadn't made her rounds back in to check on me, and so I go out and check on her, and she's in a bad way. She is paralyzed from her whole rear end, back half is paralyzed. She can't move nothing. Got real shallow breathing, extremely weak. I mean, it's a bad situation. I'll call people that I know got a lot of dogs, had a lot of dogs, see if anybody ever heard of such. And with no help. And I myself had a bad accident, messed up my hips and back. I can't pick up any weight, so there's no way for me to get Nellie in the truck to go to the vet. So, I called the mobile vet. Well, they came out and absolutely no help whatsoever. I mean, they wrote some prescriptions. I don't know how you write a prescription for something you don't know what it is. I thought that was good point, but anyway, they had no diagnosis, no answer. So it went on for days and days. I got me a harness type thing wrap under Nellie's stomach, and she could help me with her front end some. I get her, we did this every day. I'd get her out where she could pee and all, and get her back in. I think it was in the winter of 22 is when it was. I think January, February. And so it went on for days and weeks. I called another vet. They came out. One of these two was a big company like Petco or something. I don't think that's who it was, but something like that. Pretty big name. I'd heard of them. But no diagnosis, no answer, no. So I give her a prescription, anything worth a try. Still, she just steady getting weaker and weaker. Just drinking very little water and just nibbling a little bit on food, man, it was bad. It was really bad. And people would come over, and me and Nell's got our own way of communicating. We're 24/7 thing. We got it figured out, but several people said, you probably gonna have to put her down, man. That's bad, That never even crossed my mind. Even though it kind of was getting to that point, but no, I wasn't killing my best friend. I wasn't gonna do it. Because she hadn't cried, she hadn't whined, she hadn't not even an itty bitty whimper. No sign of pain whatsoever, So I just worked with what I had to work with, and we kept on, man. And I think it went on about 5 weeks, I believe. And she got one day, she just wouldn't eat, she wouldn't drink, she wouldn't move, nothing. Went on for 4 days. I mean, I thought it was it. Meanwhile, I had talked to somebody about, they said they had a Merle puppy. And that, I always wanted an Aussie, but damn sure I wanted a Merle, I hadn't even hardly ever seen one, much less opportunity to get one. So I called them, which is Big Jackson I'm getting, and he would be 8 weeks old. Just so happened that's 8 weeks is when he can leave his mama. And that would be Nellie's 4th day of no eating, moving, drinking, nothing. So I went and got him. But I'm not replacing her. I want you to think, just, but anyway, So I got him home. I was coming down the dirt road up there, and I got thinking. I said, this is going to really tear Nellie up. She thinking I'm replacing her. She's always been the queen around here, and, I hate to break her heart, so what was I to do? So finally I just went and got him. Brought him in, just set him down right in front of her. And one of the ways me and Nellie communicate so well is through the eyes. We look one another in the eye. And believe it or not, it works. But anyway, I seen Nellie's eyes open up, and it's so funny. She looked at first like, a cute little puppy or what have you, kind of innocent look. And she kind of opened her eyes wider, bigger, blinked to sleep out of them a little bit. And I could almost see the wheels turning, saying, "What's this little punk doing in my house?" And, but anyway, that give her a charge or something. She gave me the signal she wanted water, so the water bowl over there, and she drank a pretty good bit of water. I went and got her some canned food, and she chomped down about half that. And a little bit later, I harnessed her up. She helped me pretty good, got her back out to use the bathroom and all. And I ain't never been so glad to see a dog pee. I'm here to tell you. And it was, everything's working, so it's looking good. And by the next day, I still kind of helped her a little bit with my hands, and I didn't use the harness no more. But would get her, help her a little bit. She'd get down the step, but she couldn't get back up. So I got out the next day and built her a ramp, and she could make it. She could make it up by herself. Yeah. So she just gradually got a little stronger and a little stronger, and magic of a little puppy fixed her. Who knows? I can understand the mental part of it, kind of snapping her out of that, but what about the physical part, you know what I mean? A lot to think about, but it don't matter as long as she's good, and she is good. She walks much slower ever since then. She had a little trouble getting up and down, and hip problems and such, but she does all right, man. She does all right, and Jackson, this was all 4.5 years ago. Now Nellie's 14.5, Jackson's 4.5. Now, I'm not sure if I told you, but they got the same birthday, December the 20th, 10 years apart. And they're a hell of a pair. I mean, they're my best buddies, most definitely. If you ever thinking about getting a dog, I'm gonna make a video sometime on the good and the bad of the Aussies, and be good and honest, and to me, the good, it's all good. But I thought that was a pretty good story. I mean, just the love of a little puppy, and back to when Nellie was getting up the ramp by herself. Jackson kept playing, jumping, running on her. You know, that pumped her up even more, and she'd just lay there and take it. She liked it. It was great, man. It was something to witness, you know. Anyhow, gotta run. Till next time. Y'all take care. Keep the faith. And we'll see you.